Good morning. It's the first day of actual 2026. It's Monday the 5th. So it's like the first official day, okay? Every day leading up to this point doesn't really count. So I'm trying to start off this year on a good foot because my sleeping schedule has been bad, my eating has been bad, my attitude has been bad, but my hair is long. I'm trying to start off this year by vlogging maybe, because it's really hard for me and I don't know why. It's because I think I'm so boring, and I am, and that's fact. I have to be at a meeting in 15 minutes, going to work out. I need to get back into my wine studies. That's something else that it's totally fallen off for me, so I need to make that a new daily habit. I need to clean this godforsaken apartment. I'm gonna open this door. I want you to see what my clothes are right now. So yeah, that's a problem. That's why that door's shut. Just some words of encouragement. You know how I encourage you to work out? I need someone to encourage me to be a human. So yeah.
Hello.
Hello. I'm vlogging.
Yay. Oh my God, look at you. Yay.
I literally was like, I am gonna start off this Monday, my perfect Monday if I was the most productive I could possibly be. So I'm doing everything I would ever want to do on my perfect productive Monday. That is Pat, my agent. He is the best. He's always getting on my case about vlogging, so he was extremely happy. But I will admit that we just talked about the SpongeBob movie most of the time during our meeting, and that's fine. If you guys haven't tried Caleb's coffee brand, Zappy, ew, this one's gross. That's on me. If you guys haven't tried Caleb's coffee brand, this one's gross. That's on me. I have so many. Oh, this one's clean. If you haven't tried Caleb's coffee brand, Zappy, you should. It's so good. And how cute is this packaging? Caleb describes this guy as the little feeling inside once you have your first cup of coffee. I was like, Caleb, that's you. I've also been religiously taking these Lemmy Immunity Wellness Gummies because I'm not getting sick. I refuse. Here's what I gotta do. I use Nuuly and Rent the Runway so much. I rent literally 99% of my clothes because I have such a shopping problem and it's just not good for the earth. And so I justify it by renting my clothes. Okay, let's just get that out of the way. So if you're interested, I have my codes down below. I actually rented this on Nuuly and I ended up buying it because I loved it so much. It's a black sweater and I love it, and it's a staple, and so I need to gather all those clothes and return them. But you saw the state of my laundry is in one lump sum. I need to sort through all of that, get all of those to UPS, drop them off, and then I will go to the gym. How cute are these little hanging ornaments? I did this for my cheese party before Christmas. Obviously I haven't taken it down, and I probably won't for at least 2 more weeks. I'm gonna make avocado toast, which has been my hyperfixation breakfast for a couple weeks now. Just so weird because it used to be my favorite shit when I was vegan, and I burnt myself out. The problem with working from home, I just get caught up in cleaning. No matter how much I try to clean, I cleaned a little this morning. No matter how much I clean, there's always something that needs to be cleaned. My stove right now, I can't even look at it, but I have to because I have to cook. I'm not gonna lie, this is the oldest avocado known to man. Maldon, flaky salt, obviously. Pepper, paprika, salt and pepper's baby, red pepper. That was the wrong side. That was the wrong side. Oh no! What the fuck? Alright. Well, I was gonna put chili crisp on the top, but thank God I pre-seasoned my tomatoes with some more red pepper flakes. I like to do my eggs slightly over medium. I like to flip it just so the other side touches the pan. Any white that's even slightly runny freaks me the fuck out. Porchy! Hi! Hi, baby. What's up? Oh, my oat broke. Oh no, not while I'm filming. This never happens. Genuinely, this never happens. I have been humbled. I'm gonna eat this maybe clean a little more, and then walk over and go to the gym. My brand new gym, I just signed up for this gym. I'm so excited. I haven't been a part of a gym in forever. I usually am like a class girl. At my old apartment, I used to have like a gym in there. And I love just like going in there whenever I had like 30 minutes and like walking on the treadmill, running on the treadmill, and like watching a show. And I miss doing that. I literally signed up for a new gym just so I could do that. I locked myself into a year-long contract, so I hope I like it. I made it back home, had a decent little workout. I really just walked on an incline for like ever. I tried to run for a little bit and my knee is still so fucked up from when I heard it like forever ago. I'm gonna study for a little bit and cook some dinner. I have been loving getting my recipes from the New York Times cooking app. I'm going to be making dill meatball orzo situation here. I have to put up on my clothes tonight. That's my, like I'm boring as fuck. So last night was probably the first time I made dinner in honestly weeks. Since like right before Caleb had his surgery, October, we were like non-stop working, just trying to bulk as much content as we possibly could. And I got into a real bad habit of like ordering dinner because by the end of the day, like I was dead inside. That habit just kept going and going and going. And then I was in Punta Cana for a week for a wedding. And then it was the holidays and now we're here. When Uber sent me an email and they were like, congratulations, you saved X amount of dollars with Uber One, and it was in the thousands. I knew that I needed to get my shit together. That's not okay. I'm gonna make dinner tonight because I'm a capable woman. So I'm gonna shower. Did I say that? I should shower. I can't believe thus far I've actually completed all of my tasks. Now I'm going to study for my wine program. For those of you who don't know, I'm doing WSET. I'm on my level 3 right now. I'm studying for my level 3 test, which is in May. I was supposed to take it in November, but my cat died and there's a lot of like family stuff going on, and so it just like wasn't happening. I was like off track in life. It's like a whole thing. I have to travel. It's a lot. And so instead of going and knowing I'm gonna fail, ate the $300, just decided to reschedule for May and actually give myself a living chance. It's very intense. If you talk to anyone who's done WSET, they're like, why are you doing this? They're like, you don't need to do this. Why are you doing this? And the short answer is, I don't know. I like learning. I like challenging myself, and I need structure in my life, I think. My process is, if you are interested in how I study, if you're not, you can fast forward. I've already passed my level 2. This is my level 3, like book, you know, whatever chapter I'm working on. I read it and I take notes on that chapter. The chapters will go by region, it'll go through all the grapes in that region, and it'll go through the climates of that region and the terrain of that region. This is an online course, and I'll do the activities for that and kind of see what the online course deems as important, and I'll kind of compare the notes and then adjust my notes accordingly. I will take what I think is the most important of the notes and then I put those on an index card. One thing I've learned in wine studies is you go through a lot of index cards. And it's a lot of like deducing because you need to understand how climate affects the grapes, but there's also a lot of memorization involved. And so flashcards help a lot, and sometimes like just writing things down over and over again like help me like memorize. And so me taking like what I deem the most important information and writing it down a second time helps me remember. The other workbook that has all of the maps that I need to memorize, that really helps you kind of understand what grapes go where and how that affects the taste. The difference between, if you're wondering, between WSET, which is Wine and Spirit Education Trust, and a sommelier, the WSET is a little bit more like production to service, whereas sommelier is a little bit more service-based. Because I'm not working in service, this route made more sense to me right now. That's what I'm gonna do for the next hour. I'm trying to make this a habit, and then I'm going to eat a little yogurt because I'm fucking starving. Where are we headed?
We're going to Whole Foods.
So we were gonna walk, but we got lazy. But this parking lot is going to be the biggest obstacle of the whole day.
It's not that bad.
What do you mean? From the great establishment of Whole Foods, we went in for 2 things and naturally got a big bag of stuff. Persian cucumbers. Excuse me, Peach. We got some wings because they were 50% off. Green onions, dill for what we're making tonight. Ground chicken for what we're making tonight. I wanted to try these Royo protein bagels, which means, of course, I had to get the Nancy's probiotic cream cheese, which I've also never had. Japanese barbecue sauce, and these 2 flavors were like going out of stock or something. The hot and spicy and the hella hot, which are delicious. Peach! I figured we can use these on the wings. Honey nut squashes, which are just like smaller, more delicious versions of butternut squash. A cabbage and turkey. And then Sina got, always, just like something random. Sea salt and vinegar siete chips, which are probably just gonna die in the cabinet somewhere. He's gonna forget that he had them. And then this non-alcoholic beer, Best Day Brewing West Coast IPA. Do you wanna crack open one of these beers right now, or are you saving them?
Yeah, I'll crack open.
You wanna do a taste test?
Yeah.
Sina's doing dry January. I am not.
No, you are doing very wet.
I said,
Very
I'm just
damp,
doing regular, like, everyday things.
hurricane, monsoon.
Don't act like you're above me because you're doing dry January.
I taste this. Oh, it actually does. It tastes like
Beer?
It tastes like an IPA. Instead of like a hop space, it's just like wet water.
No, it tastes like beer. Ah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bye.
Are you not gonna help me with dinner?
You want help?
My biggest tip and trick for any weekday meal is using a food scale. If you're like mixing something in a bowl, especially, instead of like getting out a bunch of like cups and things like that, if you're like measuring something, which I'm rarely doing, usually I'm eyeballing, but for the sake of like you're new to cooking, scale is great. So instead of like measuring out 1 cup of Greek yogurt, I would literally just be like, how many grams is 1 cup of Greek yogurt?
The answer is 224 grams.
And so then I would weigh out 224 grams of Greek yogurt instead of getting out a freaking cup that I'm gonna have to wash, and then I would just zero it out for like whatever else. Mix up the lemon zest, the dill, the yogurt. I forgot the garlic in both, so I need to do that. You separate them, and then this is gonna be the topping. This I'm gonna add the meat to, and some fennel seeds and some salt, and then the garlic. Right now I'm watching the Warriors and Clippers game, and Snoop Dogg is commentating, and it is thoroughly entertaining. So I'm doing my orzo right now. Before I rolled out all my meatballs, I did a little tester, and it left a little like, what's it called? Maillard reaction. But I'm going to deglaze and get some of that off by deglazing with some wine, which is once again not in the recipe. I just have like this little tiny bit of Pinot Gris left. Once your orzo is nice and toasty, set the meatballs in there, add the water, let it cook for like 14 minutes. Put your spinach on top once your orzo is like all nice and done and your meatballs are done. Great Pinot Gris. Hell yeah. That was perfect. It says to add water, but usually if I have bone broth on hand or some kind of like chicken stock, I will do that instead. So we're gonna throw these in here. You know, I'm not sure about the whole like steaming of the meatball. I would much rather them have like a nice little charred edge, but all right, here she is. I'm gonna bring it to a boil first, and then I'm going to simmer it for like 14-15 minutes and then see where we're at. Here she is in all of her glory. Excited to try?
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
That's very good.
I like that.
Yeah. What are these little noodles called?
Orzo. Pop it in. It's a few days later. I just got back from work. I meant to like wake up and like vlog today, and I just completely forgot. It's like 5 o'clock. I'm starving. I wanted to try on camera the Royo, the everything bagels, the protein bagels. So actually, funny story. The day before I got these bagels, Cena and I found this toaster that we didn't know that we had. Probably haven't used a toaster in like a year and a half because like I toast all of my toast like I like pan fried toast. Whenever I eat bagels, I'm usually like eating bagels like out. Like I usually don't like buy bagels for home because I will just eat them all. I love bagels so much. This is the rare occasion where like I have a bagel at home and now I have no toaster. I literally woke up from my sleep. I was like, babe, I don't have a toaster for my bagel tomorrow. But I just air fried this and I think, we'll see. I don't know. I'm just eating like half of it like as a snack. I'm gonna top my bagel with some tomatoes and then some flaky salt. Probably have a Coke Zero and then shower. Doesn't that sound great? Wait, that's what I'm about to do. Like, I'm so excited. Like every month or every other month, I will get my apartment cleaned. And today was that day. And damn, it feels good. So, like, clean apartment, bagel, Coke Zero. Cheers to that. That was this good. That's the question. I'm not mad about it. I'm evaluating the texture way too much. For what it is, like, I'm pretty impressed. I'm really happy it doesn't taste like air. It's not just like falling apart. I'm not mad about it. I'm pretty happy. I do wish I was sitting down. I'm exhausted. That sweat session, it was the first 60-minute sweat session of the year. It was a lot of fun, but goddamn, it was hard. The thing is, like, no matter how many years I've been doing this, which has been a lot of years, I've been doing the fitness marshal for 10 years, which is crazy because I'm just a baby. We've been doing live streams for 7 years now, which is nuts. I know it's a good workout because it's still hard. Like I'm still like out of breath. I still get a side cramp and like this is my whole job. And I work out outside of that. It's hard, but in a good way. It's fun and challenging. Feels good to know that. Like it's not bullshit. So cheers to that. Not me tooting my own horn. I think I should end this vlog here or I never will and I'll never post it. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. It's not easy for me to do this, but it's also not hard. Okay, so I need to grow up and just post. I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, what do you mean it's not easy? Like, yes it is. I will see you guys in the next video. Love you. Bye.